Thor Odinson, he is the god of thunder, and also a member of the Asgardians. He has the ability of godly strength, 9 vulnerability, superhuman speed, rapid healing factor, super breath and godly stamina. His mother, Gia, she was one of the elder gods, and also she was among the earliest creatures to appear on earth, and his father, Odin Borson, he is the 10 realms guardian and also the king of Asgard. In the Ultimate Universe, when Thor wanted to rescue Valkyrie's spirit from Valhalla, Hela, the goddess of death, agreed but only on the condition that he bear her a child. Later, she gave birth to Modi Thorson. In the alternate 31st century of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Thor has a son with Lady Sif, named Woden Thorson. He has the ability of electrokinesis, dimensional travel, and also he has the same powers as his father. In Earth 982, Thor has a daughter, named Thena. Thor's daughter, she has the ability of superhuman longevity, regenerative healing factor, weather manipulation and superhuman durability. In Earth 3515, Thor had a lover, named Amora, also known as Enchantress. She had the ability of natural and supernatural seduction techniques. Together they have a son, named Magni Thorson. He is the Asgardian prince, and the god of strength. Peter Parker, also known as Spider-Man, he is a full-time superhero, whom most people know as the one who can climb walls and spin webs. His mother was Mary Parker. She was a scientist, who later turned spy and a CIA agent, and his father was Richard Parker. He was also a scientist, who later became a spy and went on secret missions with his wife Mary Parker. Peter Parker was married to Mary Jane Watson. She was a professional fashion model, and a former executive assistant of Tony Stark. Together they have daughter, named Anna May Parker, also known as Spiderling. Wanda Maximoff, also known as the Scarlet Witch, she is a Romani witch, and also the twin sister of Quicksilver. She has the ability of witchcraft, chaos magic, spells and phrases, astral projection and biological manipulation. Her mother, Natalia Maximoff, she was a Serbian witch, who had the ability of spells and phrases, and the power of witchcraft. Wanda is married to Vision. He is a synthezoid, a technologically sophisticated artificial man created by the villain Ultron. Together they have twin sons, Thomas Maximoff and William Maximoff. They have mutant powers. Stephen Strange, also known as the Doctor Strange, he is a sorcerer supreme and a occult consultant. Before a car accident left his hands disabled, he was also a talented but arrogant neurosurgeon. His mother was Beverly Strange. She died few years later after her daughter died, and his father was Eugene Strange. He was a farmer, who owned a farm in Nebraska. In Earth 616, Stephen Strange is married to Clea Strange. She is a sorcerer supreme of the Dark Dimension, and a former rebel, and a disciple of Stephen Strange. Together they have a son, named Stephen Strange Jr. Like his father, he is a sorcerer. T'Challa, also known as the Black Panther, he was a scientist, the king of Necropolis, and also the emperor of the intergalactic empire of Wakanda. He had the ability of divine empowerment, Black Panther knowledge and peak human strength. His mother, Nyami, she was the queen of Wakanda, and also the chief scientist of Wakanda, and his father, Chaka, he was the king of Wakanda, and also the chieftain of the Panther clan. He had the ability of multilingual, tactician and acrobatics. In Earth 555326, Chaka was married to Aurora Monroe, also known as Storm. She was the queen of Wakanda. She had the ability of weapon proficiency and expert combatant. Together they have a son, named Azari. Dr. Robert Bruce Banner, also known as Hulk, is a renowned American theoretical physicist known for his contributions to gamma radiation and nuclear physics. He has the ability of transformation, unlimited strength, superhuman leaping and many more. His mother, Rebecca Banner, she was a housewife. She was killed by her husband when she tried to leave her husband with Bruce, and his father, Brian Banner, he was a former nuclear physicist and a supervillain. In Earth 616, Bruce was married to Kyra, also known as Kyra the Old Strong. She was formerly the Queen of Sakaar. Together they have twin sons, Scar, he is an adventurer and hunter, and their second son, Hero Kala. Thundra, also known as the Empress of the United Sisterhood, she is an adventurer, ruler and a warrior. She was the one who stole Hulk's DNA from his saliva and traveled back to her alternative future, and she created Lyra, the daughter of Hulk. Anthony Stark, also known as Tony Stark, he is a brilliant scientist and multi-billionaire businessman who transforms into the superhero Iron Man by wearing his advanced technological armor. He has the ability of super genius intelligence. His mother, Amanda Armstrong, she is a former musician, intelligence agent and an upper manager, and his father, Jude Stark, he was a SHIELD agent, who worked with Hydra, providing them with vital enemy intelligence. In Marvel Cinematic Universe, Tony Stark's lover and a personal assistant, Virginia Pepper Potts, also known as Rescue, together they have a daughter, named Morgan Stark. She was born a year after half of the planet's population disappeared. Clinton Barton, also known as Hawkeye, he is an American professional marksman, archer, and former circus performer who joined the Avengers after becoming a minor supervillain. His mother, Edith Barton, she was an American housewife, and his father, Harold Barton, he was a butcher. He was physically and verbally abusive to his wife and sons. He killed himself and his wife in a drunk driving accident. In Marvel Cinematic Universe, Clinton is married to Laura Barton. She is an agent of SHIELD. She hates her family in danger, and her husband's absence. Together they have 3 children, Cooper Barton, Lila Barton, and Nathaniel Barton. Captain Stephen Rogers, also known as Captain America, he is an adventurer, federal official, intelligence operative, a former soldier, and an Avenger. He has the ability of artificially enhanced physiology, peak human speed, and many more. His mother, Sarah Rogers, she worked at a garment factory. She died due to an unknown illness, and his father, Joseph Rogers, he was a former soldier, who served during World War I. In Earth 555326, Steve was married to Natalia Romanova, also known as Black Widow. She was a Russian super soldier, and a former spy. Together they have a son, named James Rogers. He has the abilities like his father. In Earth 9811, Steve is married to Anna, also known as Rogue. She is a costumed adventurer, who has the ability of power absorption, 7th sense, near invulnerability and flight. Together they have a daughter, named Sarah Rogers. Scott Lang, also known as Ant-Man, he is an adventurer, electronics technician, former burglar, owner of Electrolang, and an Avenger. He has the ability to turn into Ant and a giant with the help of his Ant-Man suit. Peggy Ray was married to Scott, whom she divorced few years after their daughter was born. Their daughter, Cassandra Lang, also known as Stinger, she is a middle school student and an adventurer. That was all for today. Thanks for watching. See you all in next video. Till then, take care.